This is the Book of Things. It has information on all things, topical, local, and general. It is an oral history injected into the skin of time, whispering truth through the ages. Its veins course with the heat of 1,000 suns and glow with the light of the moon. It was rejected by 10,000 publishers until it decided, on its own, to publish itself. This is a book for those who are ready for it. You do not choose this book. The book chooses you. The saxophone is a woodwind instrument, so called because its music is made by blowing wind over the wooden reed of its mouthpiece. It's normally made out of brass, though it is not considered part of the brass family. This is because nobody is actually sure what the difference is between woodwind and brass. Its storied history begins in the 1840s, when its inventor Adolph Sax had a dream about a starfish wearing a watch on each of its arms. This dream had nothing to do with the invention of the saxophone, but its timing was peculiar. Sax's stated goal for his horn was to invent the coolest instrument in the marching band. While undoubtedly successful, it is a dubious accomplishment. The saxophone comes in many shapes and sizes, from the tiny soprillo to the giant contrabass. There is even the enormous tubax, created in 1999 by German instrument maker Benedict Eppelsheim, who had become so frustrated having to carry around both a tuba and a saxophone that he forced the two instruments to mate in captivity. In the same year, Belgian Francois Louis proved that the saxophone is a single-celled organism, having caught on film a soprano saxophone in mid-mitosis, also known as holochrome. This led many to call into doubt the first law of saxodynamics, which states that a saxophone can be neither created nor destroyed. However, upon further research, it was found that the holochrome falls safely into Einstein's theory of saxativity. The saxophone was shunned by orchestras for over half a century. It wasn't until the 1920s and 30s that the saxophone was given its shot in the big band swing orchestras. From there, the saxophone horned in on every other genre of music, becoming a phenomenal fan favorite. Its natural habitat is the jazz club, where its gleaming body cuts the smoke and its golden notes illuminate the soul. In the right hands, the saxophone can pierce your heart and bring you to tears. It can punch you in the gut and make you remember things you thought were long forgotten. And when the wind is right and the saxophonist is at one with their instrument, it can make you feel whole again. It can still be heard today in experimental jazz, though it is not recommended. This has been a reading of the Book of Things.